Hello, everyone. How are you today? This is Creations by Cousin Vanessa. Cousin Vanessa Creates. And this is a picture that I took at group a couple of days ago. And I would like to use this for my videos. And I am going to talk to you today about the junk journaling. The junk journaling that I have seen on the internet is very interesting. Making journals also can be a coping skill into depression, anxiety, or any other kinds of forms that you have. Let me show you a book that I have purchased from Walmart. Most of the ladies take their time and put the books together and sew them up and all. I do that every now and then, like on a weekend. But this here was something different that I just put together, and here it is, my journal. This is my journal that I have gotten from Walmart, and I just call this my just because. Just because I may be having a bad day, just because I need a little time to myself, just because I need something to do because hubby is over there watching the football game, just because, just something to do, a good coping skill. I have ran across a video and I put down things to put in a junk journal. Things to put in a junk journal. And these are just some things that the young lady had put down. Tassels, wooden elements, closures, buttons, appliques. Appliques meaning things like owls, crocheted items, things she put down in the book. A book plate. That there is a book plate. And book tags and the pockets. So the pockets over there, different kind of drawings. It could be painting, coloring, or watercoloring, or using ink. Those gel ink pens. A couple of hearts. Quotes. You can write down some quotes. Mostly I use Bible quotes, or I put the quotes down from my devotion that I use. I'm using Countryman devotion this time, and it's very good and straight to the point. Naturally, everything's going to fall. But here is the devotion that I'm using. It says, God promises every day 365 daily devotions by Jack Countryman. And over here it says Thomas Nelson. And you just go into it, find the date. Because that's not the date for the day, but you find the date. And here's the thing, it said God never fails, never leaves us. Here's the scripture. And here's his little thought. And there's the prayer. It takes no more than 5 minutes. And I normally take time and write out the scripture to practice for my handwriting to get ready for the GED test that I have to take whenever it takes me to do it. And she put down eyelash trim or yarn. I don't have any eyelashes, so I'm going to use a lot of yarn and some journaling cards. And over here is what I do. I take some beads and thread them up right here on the side and tie them up. This is a tassel that I made. Use it for a bookmark. Okay, we're going to come over here and see what we have. Might not go over all the pages. This is a tag. Most people use the tags for journaling. I take my tag, put the person's name down on the front. On the back, if there's something pressing that needs to be paid for, I will put it down here and I will put it back in the pocket like so. I try to use colorful paper. Next page, pocket tuck. This here was a box come from Walmart, all cut up, about $3, all different kinds. Still like material here. That's why I really like that. This is another tag, come out the same one. And this is a corner tuck page. Seeing that this is a daffodil, I come over here and I found this fly and the butterflies, and I thought they would go together very well. On the next one is just a collaboration of little flowers from the same paper pack that I got that was cut up. And this is it. It's a scrap pack. It's $2.97. You should find it over there in the craft area over by the cardstock or the designer paper. These are some more. I thought that was very pretty there. Just cut up paper. Another thing that I'm doing also is that I'm trying to learn how to watercolor. So I take the watercolor pictures and let them dry. And then I'm going to cut them up and put them aside and use them for journaling. This is a flip out right here. Flip out. Give you time for journaling. What I have here. Okay, let's talk about the church. I went to church. There was a elderly man there. You can tell there was some health issues. He was an elder of the church, so he preached. That man preached. And the title of it was Breakout. So I take a journal that I have. Then I like to write down how many people was in Sunday school and the title. How many people was in regular church service and the title. We had 6. The title was Self-Examination. That was church. Then we might have had about 25 or 30. And the topic was Breakout. This is a bag that I started putting into my journals to see how that works. I just like to cut these out and put some little magazine covers up in there. Okay. This is a coping skill. If you read, that'll be fine. If you color, that's fine. All you need here is some construction paper, some glue. Good Elmer's glue. Maybe about 50 cents or $1. Some paint. You can find a paint. Maybe $3, $5. I'm getting it. Let's hold on. Right here. Over by the colors. And let's see here. You know how you go to the mail and you got your little envelopes. These supposed to go back with your payments. So I just put them in here for a pocket. Here's what I made out of a paper bag. Paper bag comes from, you know where? Walmart. When Walmart is stocked up, you can find what you need. When it's not stocked up, oh well. You just have to come back a couple of days later, come back, or maybe even the 10th of the month. I took the pages and I reinforcement with construction paper, and I take one, grab something, write on one page, decorate on another. Write on one page and decorate on another. Most of the things that you can use down in this journal, just take it and write it over. I'll probably come back in a couple of days with a process video once I get enough supplies that I hand make myself and put them together. These are some blank pages, and here is some more that I did for construction right there. Coloring. All right. This is from a Christian coloring book. It says, Jesus, help me. Help my family. Then it gives you a verse. This is from Our Daily Bread. Jesus in disguise. And then it has Matthew 25:31-40. And then Proverbs 19:70. You read your text, and it has about 3 verses should you look up. Again, I write this out, take some notes, and I put it in there to practice for the handwriting. Just something to do. Just because. The lady says, why in the world are you doing that? Do you know what that's for? It's just because. Well, I just sit there and I just do it, and it makes me feel good to do something that I can do. These are some things that I put together for a kit last night. That's going to be a bookmark. This is envelope, journaling opportunity, right there. You can use this part here for either a journaling page, or you can take this front part, write a letter. Magazine. No, this is not from a magazine. This is from a calendar that I bought at the Dollar Tree. That's from the calendar. That's a tag, construction paper. I just take some and put it together, but you can have. One young lady says approximately 20 will be. I got maybe 20 of these and 20 of these and so on and so forth. There are a lot of good videos showing you things of where you can put or what you can put in your journal. And I'll be coming back myself and sharing you some things that I find that are easy to do and easy to make and easy to have a just because junk journal on your hands. And remember, make one, set it aside. You take your picture, you take your journal and you put it together. You write your thoughts in it. Make another one, put it on the side for somebody else to see, so when you're looking in it, they won't see your little business or whatever you want to call it. Well, this has been Cousin Vanessa Creations, and today we're talking about junk journaling and how you can use junk journaling for your meditation, your coping skills, and your anxiety, and also for your therapy. This has been Vanessa. I am your host. Have a good day. Remember, you are never too old to learn. And remember, I will come back in a couple of days and give you my GED process. All right, people. Have a good day. Goodbye.